चंद्राय राधिकाय सदालये कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। संसारदुःखजलदस्य पतितस्य कामा क्रोधादिनक्रमकृतवलीकृतस्य दुर्वासनस्य निगृहीतस्य निराश्रयस्य चैतन्यचन्द्रमम देहि पदावलम्बम्। आनन्दलीलामय विग्रहाय हेमाम्य दिव्यछविसुन्दराय तस्मै महाप्रेमरसपदाय चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। चैतन्यचन्द्राय नमो नमस्ते। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिकांत राधाकांत नमस्ते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्षे क्षिप्तसखामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयि तं शरणं प्रपन्न वृन्दे नमस्ते चरणारविन्दम्। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। एवरीवन, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। वन मोर टाइम, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Yesterday we heard about Snan Purnima, the appearance of Sri Jagannath Dev. We heard one story, how Sri Jagannath, how Krishna, when he was in Dwarika, so he came to Kurukshetra and the union took place at the Kurukshetra. That's why this place Kurukshetra is so important. It's not only the place where Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita, but also the meeting and union of Brajvasis with Krishna after long separation. But there is another story of the appearance of Jagannath. Means Krishna appeared as Jagannath. There's one more story, and that happened in Nidhuvana. देखना इधर, ठीक है? हरि बोल.
Hare Krishna, Gauri.
Something happened.
Oh no, I thought you were calling. Sorry.
What you did?
No, I thought you were calling, but I misunderstood. Sorry.
But the room is saying connecting. It's not connected yet.
I hear you when you talk, so.
Yes. So, There's another story explained by Sri Govind Goswami Maharaj, explaining how Krishna became Jagannath. Is anything happened again? Why the screen get freeze?
No, you are not freezing. I think it's your connection that you see the screen freezing, but at my side you are not freezing.
Okay. So, anyhow, when Krishna was in Dwarika, feeling pangs of separation from Brajavasis, once upon a time, Krishna, remembering Brajavasis, even the cows, Shamali, Dhavali, Kalindi, calling out the names of the cows. Sridham, Subal, Madhumanga, Stotu Krishna, Arjuna, calling all these sakhas. And Maya, Baba means Yashoda Maya Nanda Baba. But especially when he was uttering Radhe, 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 when he's speaking Radhe, Radhe, then his intensity of separation was so high that Krishna fell unconscious on the ground. He fell unconscious on the ground. If Krishna, when Krishna fell unconscious, then Naraji, Baldev Prabhu, Uddhav ji, they came running to take care of Krishna. What happened? What happened? What happened? Baldev Prabhu said, Narad, you know some signs. Can you tell what's happening with Krishna? Naraji, he held the pulse of Krishna and he said, oh, this is not any disease, but there is something else. What happened? What happened? Naraji said, this is called separation. This is called fever of separation. The fever of separation. Oh, then Narad, go and get any doctor. Get any doctor. Naraji said, no. Not any doctor is required. He is feeling separation from Brajmandal. He is feeling separation from Vrindavan. That's the only problem he is having. Therefore, I have one song to sing. And this is a song called Prem Kahani, the song of love. Prem Kahani, the song of love. If I sing this song, then Krishna not only come back to consciousness, but he will run towards Braj, towards Gokul, towards Vrindavan. Baldev Prabhu was so glad to hear this. Yes, Narad, that's the good news. This is what we wanted from so long. He was sending me, he was sending Uddhav, he was sending everyone to pacify Brajvasis, and they all are waiting for him. And now you saying you have this song, what any kind of song, we don't know, but you know this song. Just go ahead and sing as soon as possible. We want Krishna to go to Braj. Naraji smiled. He said, I can sing this song, but you know what's going to happen? Krishna will immediately, without a fraction of second, he will run to Braj. Then they said, what's the problem? Naraji said, the problem is Brajvasis in the separation of Krishna. The cows are not grazing grass. The calves are not drinking milk. The trees are dry. The birds are crying with tears in their eyes. trees have no leaves, they have no fruits. The whole Braj Mandal, which was so green, is now turned to desert. If Krishna goes there and see his Braj like this, what's going to happen to him? You can't imagine. If he see his Brajvasis, his Baba, his Maya, his mother and father, when he sees his gopis in that condition of state, when he sees his sakhas crying, Sridham sitting at Bandirvat, waiting for Krishna to come. Since then, he has not even eaten anything. He's just sitting under that tree, waiting for Krishna. Because Krishna told, Sridham, I will definitely come here. So he's feeling separation. When Krishna will go in this Braj, which is totally in a very sad, in a very sad state, I am not sure what Krishna will go through. If he's able to hold up his life, I'm not sure about that. That's why I'm feeling reluctant to sing this song, this Prem Kahani, the love song. But Narad, we can't see Krishna being lying like this, unconscious on the ground. And you said you have this song. Why don't you sing this? And what's the other alternative? What's the other option? Then Narad said, if anyone amongst you can go prior to Krishna goes to Braj and just inform Brajvasis that Krishna is just coming right away in few minutes. Only by hearing this good news that Krishna is coming, the whole Braj Mandal will be again green and happy. And Krishna, he wants to see this happy mood in Braj, not the sad mood. Otherwise, very difficult. Oh yes, that's a good option, Narad. Oh, it's not a big thing. Narad said, but who wants to go? They said, oh, any of us can go. Oh, Uddhav can go. They said, Uddhav, go and inform Brajvasis, the inhabitants of Braj, that Krishna is coming soon. Give them this good news. Uddhav just said, no. I already been once. I pacified everyone. And I promised to them that Krishna sending me here. And he promised he's going to come very soon. If I go again and give that same message or same information, who's going to believe my words? Who's going to believe my words? Rather, they will chastise me. So I don't want to become a laughing stock amongst the Brajvasis. Therefore, I can't go. I'm so sorry. Then who will go? Uddhav, he already been there. And he spoke to Radharani. He saw the condition of Radharani, how she is in separation. And if anyone can cry so much in separation of Krishna, Uddhavji have never seen this before. It's the first scene. First time he's seeing this, first time. And that's why Uddhav, he prayed that Uddhavji, who is so intellectual, the best amongst all the ministers of Yadavas, Vrishni Nam Parva Mantri, Krishnasya Daita Sakha, Braspati Shishya Sachan, Uddhav Buddhi Satyama. The best amongst all the ministers of Yadavas, the very dear Sakha of Krishna and disciple of Braspati. Braspati is the priest, the Gurudev of all the demigods. So Uddhavji is his disciple and Uddhav Buddhi Satyama, very intellectual personality Uddhav. But when Uddhav saw this, he was helpless to say any word to give any word of console and pacifying Radha Rani or even Nanda Baba. He was failure. The mission failed. Rather, he adopted something. He understood the definition of prem and love. So, then they discussed, why don't Baldev Prabhu, you can go. Baldev said, I'm on the same boat as Uddhav. Krishna sent me. I stayed 2 months in Brajmandal. I spoke to Nand Baba. I spoke to Yashoda Maiya. I embraced all the sakhas. And I also performed Ras Leela with my gopis. I also spoke to Krishna's gopis. I pacified them, saying that just few more demons are left. Just few, 3, 4 only. And Krishna will take care of them, will kill them, and he's going to come very soon. Gop is wondering, the killing of demons is more important than killing us. Krishna is killing us. We are in separation from Krishna. We could have given our life in the same moment when Krishna left us. The same moment. But the problem is, we can't even give up our life because we have drank a nectar. What is that nectar? Tav Kathamritam. We drank the nectar of Krishna's glorification. And because of that nectar, even though we want to die, we can't die. Because nectar has made us immortal. But still we are waiting. Every single moment, every single day, thinking, oh, Krishna might come any day, any day, any day. But Baldev said, even I was not able, I gave them information, I gave them message. I came back. I cannot go again. Who's going to believe my words? I feel so embarrassed to even say to them. Who's going to believe my words? No one. So what is the use? Rather, they will chastise me. I can't go. Narada said, then this is a big problem. Because the only remedy for him to come back to his consciousness is the love story. Whose love story? Krishna's own love story. But then he will run to Braj. Then Subhadra Maharani came forward. She Subhadra, the sister of Krishna and Balaram. She came forward and she said, okay, Uddhav cannot go, Baldev Prabhu cannot go, Narad, you cannot go, but I can go. I'm a lady. I've never been before. When I go there, I will speak to Brajvasis. Everyone will believe my words. Everyone. So let me go first and inform them. They all said, yes, that's a good proposal. Yes, Subhadra, you can go. But Baldev Prabhu said, no, Subhadra, it's good you are going, that's fine. But the only thing is, I can't let you go alone because it's a far distance. From Dwarika to Vrindavan is almost like 2,000 kilometers. And you have to go through all this forest area which is not protected. So Subhadra, let me start first. You follow me. But when we're going to near to the outskirts of Braj Mandal, then I will let you go first. But now, for now, let me go first. They said yes. The plan is set up. That Naraji like Baldev Prabhu on his chariot, he will go. Subhadra Maharani will follow Baldev, and then Naraji is going to sing this song. Now, Baldev Prabhu sat on his chariot and he moved towards Braj. Subhadra sat on her chariot and moved towards Braj. And the chariot driver of Krishna, his name is Daruk. He was already ready with the chariot right at the gate, right at the door of Krishna. He was ready. The whole plan was set up. And then Naraji, he sang that song, the Prem Kahani. Oh. Naraji always singing something or the other. Very melodious. When he goes to Vaikuntha, what he sings? Shriman Narayan Narayan Hari Hari. Shriman Narayan Narayan Hari Hari. Yes? When he goes to Brajmandal, then he sings Narad Muni Vajaye Vina Radhika Ramana. When he comes to Braj on his Veena, the name of the Veena of Naraji is Devdatta. And Naraji play on that Veena and singing Radha Raman, Radha Raman, Radha Raman. So he knows all these songs and he knows what is the disease of Krishna. So he sang so melodious love story, the Prem Kahani. And when he entered into the ears of Krishna, Krishna woke up like a drunkard. Like this. Vrindavan, 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 Radhe, Lalita, Vishakha, Subal, Sridham, calling out all Brajvasis in half conscious, half unconscious, in that state, calling out. And then all of a sudden, he saw Naradji. Narad, what are you doing in Vrindavan? Naradji smiled. Prabhu, this is not Vrindavan. Where is my flute? Huh? Where is my peacock feather? Where is my pitambar? He said, Prabhu, you are in Dwarika. Dwarika? When I came to Dwarika? When? Imagine the shocking words. Krishna being in Dwarika for so many years. Yeah, almost 90 years. Then he forgot that he got married to 16,000 queens. He forgot he killed so many demons. He forgot all Mahabharata. Because Krishna came from Dwarika to Kurukshetra for this Mahabharata. From Dwarika to Kurukshetra, not from Vrindavan to Kurukshetra. So much happened, so many pastimes, all the way from first chapter in Bhagavatam to 90 chapters, all about Krishna Leela. So much happened there. But Krishna don't believe this. Oh, I was in Vrindavan. I was in Vrindavan. Why? When I came to Dwarika, totally lost. Everything forgot. Oh. Vrindavan, Vrindavan, Vrindavan. By saying this, he's running out from his palace at the gate. The Daruk was standing there on a chariot. And Krishna said, Vrindavan, Vrindavan. And he's falling. He's moving here and there. And he's falling. Naraji was accompanying him. The servants taking care of Krishna. And he was just rolling like this. And if you going to see after 15 days, Or if you see any previous video of Lord Jagannath comes out from his gate, from his Singadwar, the lion gate, you see how the servants are bringing him. He's moving like this. He's moving like this. That's exactly was the condition of Krishna. Because from that unconscious state, in that conscious state, and not all ordinary conscious state, but that conscious of Vrindavan, that Braj Bhav, so much reflecting in him, and he's so much into that he's just moving like a drunkard. Intoxicated with what? With his own love. This is not an ordinary intoxication of a material world. Intoxication of spiritual bliss. Mahabhav. And that's why Jagannath comes out like this. You see? That's the whole idea. No? And the servants are bringing him and put him on the chariot. So the servants of Krishna and Dwarika, along with Naraji, they help him to carry him and put him on the chariot. Because Krishna was like slipping and was falling, and they were worried if Krishna will get hurt. If Krishna will get hurt. So servants were taking care of him. And somehow the other put him on the chariot. Daruk immediately take him to Vrindavan. They were wondering what Prem Kahani, what love story Naraji uttered, what is so powerful? Who made Krishna back to consciousness, and not only consciousness, made him in intoxicated state. And Daruk was making his horses run so fast, like a speed of mind. But what's happening in Vrindavan? At Nidhuvana, where Radharani, in separation from Krishna, was lying on the bed of lotus, unconscious state, murcha. There are 8 sattvic bhavs, ashta sattvic bhav, 8 transcendental emotions, 8 spiritual emotions, which cannot get to an ordinary person unless it falls and reflects from the heart of a pure devotee to us. Otherwise, if anyone just exhibiting all these symptoms, this is just mere imitation, not just material emotions, not spiritual emotions. So dasham saram hide vitedam yed virenam harinam leha. If the heart is not melting and one can see tears in the eyes of someone, that's something artificial. There's something material. The heart should melt. So, murcha. This Ash-Sattvic Bhav starts with tears. First of all, tears come from the eyes. Hairs stand on the ends. Trembling. Faltering of voice. And then last is unconscious. Murcha. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You getting me? So transcendental bliss is called Ash-Sattvic Bhav, which Mahaprabhu is relishing, Radharani is relishing. There's something to taste. And everyone longing for this and hankering to taste this. And that comes after Nishtha, Ruchi, Asakti, Bhav, and then come Prem. Even in an ordinary platform, if we hear some pastimes of Radha and Krishna or Sita and Ram in separation, Sometimes our heart also melts. Sometimes. And then tear comes in the eyes, faltering of voice, which is just very one fraction of what exactly it is. Little uh, fraction of time. And only for few seconds. But tell me honestly, crying in material world, and when someone cries for Krishna, is there a difference or not? If we are singing any bhajan, any song, or if we are speaking anything about Krishna, and heart wells, tear comes in eyes, do we want to cry like this again or not? Yes or no? My devotees here, they're saying yes. How about all of you? Yes or no? But if any accident, anything happened in material life, when a tear comes in separation or sadness, no one wants or welcome those tears to come again. But the tears for Krishna, if it happens once in our lifetime, when we are hearing something from Gurudev, or we are speaking something, or we are singing something, or some tears come in the eyes. We all want this to come. And we mark that date. We mark that date. On 6th June 2020, I was hearing something. My heart melted and tears came in my eyes. And I tried many times again. It's not happening again. It's not happening again. I tried so many times. Oh, these tears, I pay obeisances to you. Please come again. Most welcome. Come in my eyes. Come and sit in my heart. Because this is transcendental. This is this from spiritual world. Why I'm saying all these things? Because there is something which is called transcendental bliss. And because of that transcendental bliss, one gets these spiritual emotions. And the condensed form and the last of this, and high point of this, extreme of this is murcha, unconscious state. Radhaji being in Nidhuvana, in that unconscious state, lying on a lotus, a bed of lotus flowers made by the Sakhis, and Radhani was there, lying on that on the bed of lotuses. Yeah. So what does it mean? Radharani is also relishing the transcendental emotions, and that murcha, that unconscious fainting is the best one. Not an ordinary fainting, oh, blood pressure low, one faints. Not because of disease, but because of Krishna being the center of that separation. Krishna being the center of that unconscious state. Krishna is the center of that separation. So she is relishing that transcendental emotion. But Radharani never enjoys. She always serves. Krishna is enjoyer. Vishay Vigraha. Radharani is not Vishay Vigraha. Ashray Vigraha. Krishna is object of worship and Radharani is shelter of worship. And devotees, they never ask anything from Krishna, not even spiritual emotions. We ask this. We do ask this. We pray. Gauranga bolite have Pula ka sharira Hari Hari bolite Yane Babenira. When the day will come in my life, when the tears will fall from my eyes, when I sing, or hear the names of Krishna. And then there is Hindi bhajan. दर्शन दो घन श्याम नाथ मोरी अखिया प्यासी रे दर्शन दो घन श्याम नाथ मोरी अखिया प्यासी रे. The meaning is darshan do Ghanashyam, oh Krishna, oh Ghanashyam, give me your darshan. My eyes are thirsty. My eyes are never thirsty. The throat will get thirsty. Eyes are thirsty. Want to see you. That eyes which are moistened by some tears. I want that eyes. Moistened with that tears. That's why my eyes are thirsty. पानी पी कर प्यास बुझाऊं फिर नैनन को कैसे समझाऊं पानी पी कर प्यास बुझाऊं नैनन को कैसे समझाऊं आँख में चोली छोड़ो अब तो मन के वासी रे दर्शन दो घन श्याम नाथ मोरी अखियाँ प्यासी रे दर्शन दो घन श्याम. Very old song, decades back, very old song. But पानी पीकर प्यास बुझाऊं. Oh, when I'm feeling thirsty, I can drink water and quench my thirst. So पानी पीकर प्यास बुझाऊं. फिर नैनन को कैसे? But how I'm going to explain to my eyes or to control my eyes? How? I can take care of my throat by drinking water. How about my eyes? That means my eyes are also thirsty to see you, but with the tears in the eyes, not without the tears. And the tears in the eyes means, Brahmaji said, Premanjan Churitam Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadev Hideshu Vilokayanti Yam Shama Sundar Achint Gun Sarupam Govindamadi Purusham Kamam Bhajami. With eyes ointed with prema. And when the eyes get ointed with prema, definitely there will be tears in the eyes. Definitely. One cannot escape from that. And for this, we are longing. Even it happened one time. I personally witnessed my Guru Maharaj, Sri Srimad Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj. I personally witnessed him. When day and night he's chanting, he only used to take, rest. I will not say sleep, but just, he never used to lie down for sleeping. Always I saw him sitting. Never I saw him lying down and sleeping. And he's always day and night, 24 hours, chanting. And I used to see from the window, sometimes from the door, to see how a Mahabhagavat, how a pure devotee look like when they chant or what symptoms they exhibit. and I see Guru Maharaj chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You can hear his chanting. I posted few days back on Facebook. You can check. My devotees put on my page. Oh. You can, while you chant this at home, plug in your mobile and chant along with Guru Maharaj chanting. In the background, Guru Maharaj chanting, and then start trying to chant with him. Hearing Shuddhanam, your name. What can be pure more than this? And you will find Guru Maharaj is crying while he's chanting. He's crying. You can feel that. You can hear this attentively. When you hear this, you will find. I personally used to see this. He's crying, crying, and crying. Not one time, every day. And not every day. Every hour I used to see him crying. And when in his sickness pastime, when he was 102 years old, he stopped eating, he stopped drinking, he stopped all other activities and was only lying on the bed, unaware of what's going on with his body, nothing. And we were taking care of his health, his body, feeding him, making him drink. Anyway, that's a different matter. But we saw, one night I saw, while I was in his service, I saw we were singing some bhajans, and I saw the tears flowing from his eyes. In that state, when he was always unconscious, in that state, when he was unconscious, lying like this, for almost 4 months, no eating, nothing, no drinking. When he's hearing these bhajans, Narottam Thakur, Bhakti Thakur, I personally saw tears coming from his eyes, flowing like this. And when I saw this, I said, oh, I'm so fortunate I'm seeing this. I took one tissue paper and holding those tears, thinking, oh, this is a valuable, a precious thing, the tears from a pure devotee. And I kept in my pocket that this will be my asset or my memory for throughout my life. Because again, with my material vision, I thought Guru Maharaj will cry in 1 minute or 2 minutes. You won't believe me. Hours and hours and hours. The tears were constantly flowing from his eyes, like stream, without any break. In the morning, 3 buckets full of tissue papers, wet with tears. 3 buckets. Because we're taking these tissues and wiping those tears. Again it's falling, again it's flowing, again it's flowing. Non-stop. 3 buckets wet with tears. Imagine how many tears and how much water is coming out. All transcendental. Bhare Vishnu Jwala hoy, bhitre anand mein, inside the transcendental bliss. Is just absorbed in that transcendental bliss. And we are praying for this. One time Gurudev said this. People want to laugh while hearing Hari Katha, which is okay, which is good. But I want to make them cry, which is the only best way. And when a person is crying, means the Hari Katha entered into ears. And when there is crying, that means Hari Katha has been spoken. Pradasham saram hide vitedam yadgri nam harinam namikrate atus. Explaining, heart has to get melt. Otherwise, only tears and without melting of heart, there's something fake. So that is the condition and state of Radharani in unconscious state. Where? In Vrindavan, Nidhuvana, Lalita, Vishaka also is. They're chanting Krishna, Krishna, Krishna in the ears of Radharani. She was holding her breath, holding her life, only because she was constantly hearing Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Saki is taking a cotton ball and checking if on the nostrils if the life air is there or not. So that's the scene. My question here is, Rup Goswami Pad in Bhakti Swami Sindhu explains, Radharani condemned those transcendental symptoms when they are obstacle to serve Krishna. Ucche Anandam, Ucche Anandam. What's that word? Ucche Anandam Arvinda Lochanam. There's a verse in Bhakti Swami Sindhu. Radharani loudly she condemned those tears when she seeing Krishna, and the tears are obstacle in seeing Krishna nicely. When she's seeing Krishna, the tears come from her eyes, and eyes get moisture, and she's not able to see Krishna properly. There's obstacle. She's condemning those tears. Why you're coming? Why are you coming right now and disturbing me when I'm seeing the beauty of Krishna? That means she's condemning those transcendental emotions. So if she's condemning those transcendental emotions, then why she accepted this Mursha unconscious state, which is also one of the transcendental emotions? Understanding? Transcendental emotion means always a bliss. That means Radharani, she is in a bliss, tasting or absorbed in that bliss? No. Then why she is in unconscious state? Because there is a Sakhi called Murcha. There is a Sakhi called Murcha, unconscious. She embraced Radharani. And Radharani is unconscious. Why she embraced Radharani? Because Bhakti Thakur write in that song, Shri Krishna Virahe Radhikara Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. Shri Krishna Virahe Radhikara Dasha. In many ways we can sing this. Amito Sahite Nari. Yugala Mela Sukhera Kara Jivana Chadite Pari. Jivana Chadite Pari. Jivana Chadite Pari. Amito Sahite Nari. Bhakti Thakur singing songbook. Shri Krishna Viraye Radhikara Dasha Amito Sahite Nari. Bhakti Thakur saying, I cannot tolerate my Radharani feeling separation of Krishna, and she goes through this painful situation or painful separation. I can't bear this. Rather, I can give up my life before I can see her in this painful situation. So Krishna Virahe Radhika Dasha, the condition of Radharani, Amito Sahite Nari. I cannot tolerate this. I cannot tolerate this. Bhakti Thakur cannot tolerate this. Similarly, all the Sakhis cannot tolerate this. So this Mursha means English, unconscious. She embraced Radharani because she don't want her to feel pain in that separation from Krishna. She don't want to make her or feel her pain with separation from Krishna. So she embraced Radharani, and Radharani is the unconscious state, lying on a soothing the bed of lotuses. Understand? And in that condition, Kutila came. Kutila is who's Kutila? Who's Kutila? The sister-in-law of Radharani. Oh, Kutila. She came and she paid obeisances to Radharani. With folded hands, she said, "Oh Radhe, throughout my life, I always criticized you. Always. Yeah. Because you married to my brother, Abhimanyu. But you are always loving Krishna. So I was always on your case. I was spreading rumors about you everywhere. I was criticizing you. I want to prove that you are most unchaste woman of the Braj. And I tried this once upon a time by saying, take a pot, earthen pot with 100 holes, and get the Jamuna water in that pot. And if not a single drop falls from any of the hole, that woman is chaste. But if a single drop falls from any of the holes, that woman is unchaste. So you did. You applied this. That was a test on you. And you took this pot with 100 holes on your head. And you went to Jamuna and got water. And not a single drop fell from any hole in that pot. I was shocked. Everyone was shocked. And that was proven that you are the most chaste woman of the earth. And when I tried, the water falls from every hole. That means I'm most unchaste. Why? Radharani is chaste and Kutila is unchaste? Because Krishna Mata, Krishna Pita, Krishna Pranadhan. Only one Krishna is life and soul of everyone. Only Krishna is the husband. Only Krishna is the life and soul. No one else. Everyone else is just material bodies. All just statues who comes and goes. Comes and goes means, oh, staying together for some years. How many years? 50 years, 60 years, 70 years. Then bye. We are leaving each other. We're getting cruel to each other. Leaving them in pain, leaving them in tears. All of us. We have to leave each other. What is husband? What is wife? Finish. In just fraction of seconds. Soul goes out from body and it's over. All relationship ends. Next life, new relationship. Oh. Another mother, another father, or wife, or husband, or children. Different. It's all temporary arrangements. But Krishna is the only husband, and only friend, and only well-wisher who never leaves and always stays with us, right inside us. It's Paramatma. Always and always and always from time immemorial. And he will be continuing staying with us. Even though we are not respecting him, we are not loving him, he loves us. So that was proved. So Kutila is saying, I take dust from your lotus feet, or Radhe, and put on my, what do you call this parting on my forehead. You know, all the wives, they put red kumkum. So Kutila did like this, asked forgiveness of whatever she did in her life to criticize Radharani. And then Abhimanyu came, the husband of Radharani. Without even touching her, he paid obeisances and said, Oh Radhe, even though I'm your so-called husband, I never touched you. I never touched you. You are so pure. I'm here to ask forgiveness from you. Hmm. Krishna is only your husband. I'm not your husband. Krishna is only one in one for everyone. So I'm here to ask forgiveness from you. I doubted you. Please forgive me. Meanwhile, Chandravali also came, the counterpart of Radharani. And she said, Radharani, please forgive my offenses. Even though Krishna was coming in my kunja, but I know why he was coming. To enhance your moods, to enhance your separation. And that separation later turns to a great union. I never had any jealousy because we knew in separation you are superior than us, and and in union you are superior than us, all gopis. Chandravali is saying. Even in separation you are superior, and in union you are superior. We witnessed that when we were all together in Ras Leela, that Ras Utsav, that festival of Ras, that Krishna rejected all of us. He left all of us and he only took you with him. That means he only likes you the most. And that means that was the complete union. And also, when Krishna left you, like he left us, even though we were wandering here and there in the forest and asking each and every plant and flower and tree and tulasi, have you seen Krishna? Have you seen Krishna? We were imitating the pastimes of Krishna. We were asking earth. We were asking Tulsi, Kochi Tulsi Kalyani Govinda Charan Priye. Hey Tulsi, you are female. All these trees, they are male. They don't understand the emotions of female. But Tulsi, you are female. You can understand. Can you tell us where Krishna, which direction Krishna has gone? Kochi Tulsi Kalyani Govinda Charan Priye. Oh earth, you are also female. Kimte Kritim Shiti Tapo But Keshav Angri. Gopis are saying, oh, earth, we are saying, here standing on hell. Is this transcendental emotion happening because of the touch of Vara Bhagwan or Vaman Bhagwan? Because Vara Bhagwan touched you on his tusk, and Vaman Bhagwan, he measured you with his feet. But no, no, no. It cannot be like that. Only because this Keshav, Krishna, he touched you. That's why you're exhibiting these transcendental symptoms. So in that madness, in that transcendental madness, gopis were wandering here and there and asking trees, plants, tulasi, earth, everyone. But Radhe, we witnessed you. We still have that strength to move here and there and look for Krishna, but you are in unconscious state. Crying and, sorry, not in conscious state, but you were crying and weeping. You were not even having that much energy or any efforts to even go and search for Krishna. And we saw you saying, Hanath Raman Krishna, Kwasi Kwasi Mahabhuga, Dasaste Karpan me Sakya Darsham Sinidhim. Oh my beloved Krishna, where are you? Where are you? We are feeling separate. I'm feeling separation from you. Please extend your darshans to me. We were wondering what? You are not even able to move. So in union, you are superior. In separation, you are superior. So today I'm here to ask forgiveness of any offenses I committed to your lotus feet. Oh Radhe, please forgive me. Similarly, in this way, everyone was coming and paying obeisance to Radharani. But she was lying on that bed and unconscious. And meanwhile, immediately Krishna, in search of Radharani, all the way from Dwarika, on his chariot, driven by Daruk, his driver, the best driver, when he came to Nidhuvana, Krishna saw Krishna saw the condition of Radharani. He never ever expected Radharani to be in this condition. He never ever saw this. Because it's been after so many years of separation, Krishna is seeing Radharani. Radharani, which is Jivan or Jivan, life of the life of Krishna. When Krishna saw this, he can't. And by seeing this, Ma Bha Prakash, big eyes, like surprise. Hands went inside, feet went inside, and big eyes. His eyes got dilated. And when eyes get dilated, one cannot see nicely. I had this experience in Holland. There's one lady, she was doing my eye checkup, was doing something, and she said she put some drops in my eyes because she's a doctor, and I was there as a patient to her. She's eye doctor, eye specialist. She put some drops, and she said your pupil going to dilate for a few minutes, and you're not able to see things around. So don't get panic. That's the formula. I said, really? And it happened. She put some drops, and my eyes were big, and I was not able to see anything around. But some irritation, but after a few seconds, a few minutes, it was over, and everything was cleansed. So she, as a doctor, she did this as a checkup to see what is my number, my vision. So Krishna, that's a different story. But Krishna is Maha Prakash, big, dilated eyes, hands. Correct me? Yes. So the form of Jagannath manifested in Nidhuvana. That's also appearance of Jagannath. The form manifested there. So when Krishna was not able to see Radharani, he saw in the beginning, but now when eyes got big, he fell unconscious also. And Lalita Sati just whispered in the ears of Radharani, Krishna has come. Only by hearing this news, Krishna has come. Radharani opened her eyes. She stood up. And then she saw Krishna fall on the ground, unconscious. She immediately sent Vishaka, go and help Krishna. Go and help Krishna. Vishaka Sati came to Krishna and she's chanting, Radhe, 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 in the ears of Krishna. And Lalita Sati chanting, Radharani again felt unconscious. And Lalita Sati chanting, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. So all the Sakhis helping Radharani and Krishna to meet together, taking care of them in this separation moments. Because that's the function of the gopis, the Sakhis. Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan. Jai Jai Radha Krishna Yugal Milan. आरती करे ललिता दि सखीगण मदन मोहन रूपा त्रिभंग सुंदर पीताम्बर शिखी पूचा चूड़ा मनोहर ललिता माधव वामे विश्वभानु कन्या नीलवसन गौरी रूपे गुणगण्या नाना विधय अलंकार करे झलमा हरि मन विमोहन मदन युजा विशाखादि सखी गण नाना रागे गाय प्रिया नर्म सखी जत चमर डोला विशाखादि सखी गण नाना रागे गाय Vishakha, different ragas singing the glories of Radharani, making Krishna back to consciousness. And Lalita Sakhi singing the glories of Krishna, bringing Radharani back to consciousness. And then Milan. And when there is Milan, Priya Narma Sakhi Jata Chamaradula Shri Radha Madhava Pada Sarva Siddhaya Se Bhakati Vinoda Sakhi Pade Sukhe Bhavase. That's the union. And that's what where in the form of Jagannath means Krishna being Jagannath appeared in Nidhuvana. That's another story of how Jagannath, how Krishna manifested as Jagannath. But in these two stories, that's what's happening there. How we are able to see Jagannath now? Because of the mercy of Naraji. Naraji saw this form at Kurukshetra. Naraji saw this form in Dwarika. Naraji saw this form in Nidhuvan. And then he begged and he prayed to Krishna, please, please manifest this form for everyone in this entire universe. They can see this and they will get bhakti, they will get benefited by having your a very special darshan. Not Tribhanga Lalit, three-band form, but Mahabhav Prakash form, the form of Mahabhav. Now, Krishna cannot refuse Naraji's plea in his words or request. So Krishna said, okay, Narad, okay. If you want, for your pleasure, I can do this. And because of Naraji, we are able to see this form of Jagannath. So for 15 days, Jagannath is quarantined for 15 days now. Huh? Isolation. He's in isolation 15 days. Only served by his near and dear ones. Krishna also is locked down. He's quarantined for 15 days almost. That's why you cannot see him. He's in isolation. Only served by his near and dear ones. Yes? So that's not something new is happening in the world. It's from the time before, from Satya Yuga, this concept. Okay, anyway. Sri Jagannath Bhagwan ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari. So that was another story of Jagannath. We're going to hear Chaitanya Charitamrita tomorrow, and that was also Chaitanya Charitamrita series.